Well, we're here at Wildwood Park getting ready to do the Wildwood Park Trails West Loop. Looks like a fairly well taken care of trail. The city of Florence takes care of a lot of things really well as far as outdoor activities, parks, tourist information, marking streets and points of interest. And we're looking forward to this one. Hopefully it'll be better than what we had yesterday at TVA. There's a nice big old oak tree. Looks like a white oak. And here we go. Just come along with us. I'm really surprised so far. About 95% of this trail has been paved. And I thought it was supposed to be primitive. Maybe that's where we're supposed to go across.
I guess there's mountain bike trails, I don't know.
Well, we can go back down through here and see. If we don't see something else, we'll come back to that. Rest of the mountain bike trails across the road. I know we're supposed to cross the road. I don't know if that's the place. Well, it makes a loop. I just don't know how far the loop is. We'll have to get the phone out here in a minute and look and see.
Well, we just have to make the loop 2 or 3 times.
Yeah. At least it's a nice setting. It's not too hot yet. Well, mountain bikes are not necessarily going to be as bad as yesterday, because you can't climb what we climbed yesterday in a bike. Well, we crossed the road from the loop to the mountain bike trails. We're following the main trail, and it is well marked. Trees are blazed to where you can see from one mark to the next where you're going. Life as it should be. And the trail's in good shape. You can see where there's been some erosion from recent rains. But that's to be expected. So far, a good morning's hike. We've gone about 1.6 miles so far. They even got a map posted on a tree. How cool is that? Well, I see a steep hill coming up. Rhonda's coming. She's just not in a hurry. Some fungi over here. Here we go. Continuing on. Still going up the hill on the main trail, and guess what? A sign that says so, and a white blaze on the tree. I appreciate well cared for resources. The trail is primitive, but it's very doable. Not too steep. Well worn. Woodlands all around, and Rhonda's almost caught me here. You're doing good. should I say you're doing well. Another blaze. It appears we pretty much, there goes a deer. Hello, deer. Went through the woods up there. Yeah. She took off. I mean, anyway, well, I thought we were at the top. We just kind of leveled off. But there's more incline to come. And there's a nice holler down there below us. Not as many spider webs as I would have thought this morning, but there's still some. To be expected. This is really a nice trail. We got some really pretty nature scenes. Sunlight and shadows, dappled shade. Haven't seen the deer again. We heard a pileated woodpecker call and heard him thumping on a tree. But this is really a nice setting. I'm impressed. City of Florence comes through again. So we'll continue on enjoying this trail. Now we've made the turn on the end of the loop of the main trail. We're headed back now. The All Trails app says we've only gone 2.2 miles. That just doesn't sound right, but we'll see how things come out at the end. So now we're moving forward. Well, after bragging on their blazing and their markings, we ran across a couple of places that are clearly not well defined. We've been following a white blaze which disappeared and turned into a yellow. So we followed the yellow for a while, got back to white, and then we came to an intersection that gave us no options for white except was going down some places that we hadn't gone, and according to the map we should be on the same leg going back now that we did coming up. Aha, we see a white blaze. So confusing it was, but we were right in our deductions. Still a nice trail. Highly recommend it. Another white blaze.
I guess it's come out right here for staying in orange trail.
Yeah. But that's interesting going back up there. It said main trail on that sign with a white blaze, but over here is white blaze too. Whoa, that looks like a tree hits down at my I see orange wood. It's probably full of fat wood. Awesome. I almost don't need any right now. So we'll continue on. Back on the homeward trail. It is humid this morning. Well, we're getting close to the road. We're not right at it, but near it. You can hear traffic. And this erosion on this steep incline is a little more tricky going down than it was coming up. So there's a nice little hill here. Got to pick your way among the rocks and ruts. But it's kind of tricky for a bike to come down through here. You know, there's the road. I can see it through the trees. Now it's a matter of getting through this rocky ditch is what it amounts to, I guess. Down the highway. Just encountered some more spider webs that weren't there when we came up. And we're pretty much here now. Have to step over the cable that keeps vehicles out. I'm not sure why anybody would want to bring a vehicle in here. But we're now back at the highway. I can smell the creek. Rhonda climbed the cable just now. There's the sign going to the trails. There's a map of the Wildwood Bike Trail. Eagle Scout project of Robert Moore, done in 2015. Good for him. Awesome.
What did we do?
Well, we crossed the road. Now we're headed back to the park side of the highway. You can smell the creek. It smells like dead fish right now. I don't know what's going on. It didn't smell like that before. And now we're headed back on the pavement toward the car. So we'll see how we come out when we get there. Well, we're coming up on the parking lot here. We don't have as much distance as we would like, so we're going to walk around the park, other end of the parking lot, those sorts of things to add to what we've already done. All in all, pretty nice little hike. Well, we might go back to the bridge. This is full of sunshine out here, so it's going to be hot. Let's see how much space we need when we get up here to the car, and we can make our decision. There's somebody with some fishing poles getting ready to go fishing. It's a good idea. That way? Well, we'll make a turn down here and go toward the weed beds at the creek. Cypress Creek, from which the city of Florence gets their water. Except it's further back upstream, I think. Yes, further back upstream. Fair sized little park.
I might have to go back to the bridge and back.
People arriving, going down to go fishing. They've even got some steps leading down to the water for the old swimming hole.
It's not deep enough, I don't think.
Well, for kids and small adults it is, I guess. It's deeper than it looks like. It's probably about 4 or 5 feet.
Would you like to have a meet with?
Yeah. You could.
Well, let's go back.
Well kept, nice looking, good shape. Maybe we'll go back to the bridge and add a little bit of distance. Here's a plaque denoting the development of the site here by the Alabama Department of Economic and Community Affairs, ADECA as it's otherwise known. Here's the bridge that we spoke of. We'll go back to get a little more distance. There's a little branch that feeds Cypress Creek. Cool little stream. Lots of limestone laying around it. So we'll see how much space we've got now, how much distance we've covered. Okay, I just checked the All Trails app and got us for a little jog around the bank of Cypress Creek and back over to the bridge. We hit 4 miles. So now we're headed back to the car. Be looking forward to some more cold water and a nice shower shortly.